Are you thinking about getting a Boston Terrier, but you want to know if they're stubborn? In today's video, I'm going to answer that question, just talking about my 10 years experience with Bella here, my Boston Terrier, as well as draw on other Boston Terrier owners to get you the answer on whether or not they're stubborn. Be sure to stay till the end because I'm going to give you some tips on how you can make your dog more obedient. Coming up. Hey everybody, welcome to the Boston Terrier Society YouTube channel. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you're someone who wants to learn more about the breed, learn what it's like to be an owner, hear expert interviews, as well as connect with other Boston Terrier lovers just like yourself. I'm Donnie Gardner, the founder of BostonTerrierSociety.com, and that was Bella, my Boston Terrier, over 10 years. And in today's video, I want to answer the question, are Boston Terriers stubborn? So before we get into my experience as far as how I've seen stubbornness in Bella here, I wanted to go ahead and go to the Facebook community of Boston Terrier Society as well as the Twitter community. First, here's a poll that I conducted with the Facebook community asking whether or not Boston Terriers are stubborn. And the overwhelming majority, whenever I asked this question, was yes, they are stubborn. Next, I went ahead and went to the Twitter community. Same findings. Yes, their Boston Terrier was stubborn. Yes, you guys are very stubborn, Bella. Now onto my personal story. The three major things that Emily and I noticed on Bella being stubborn, they're really not that bad. Just to make you aware of these issues, if you're thinking about getting a Boston Terrier and you're kind of on the fence, I don't want this to discourage you, but this is just some things that we've noticed. Number one, and this goes for Bostons across the board, laying down when going on walks. Boston Terriers, for whatever reason, because this has happened in cold temperatures as well as hot temperatures, but majority, when it's a sunny day, Bella will be walking along and she'll just lay down. And it is really hard to get her back up. Like I'll have to do things like, come on, Bella, and clap and run and everything. And sometimes she just won't get up. And you're trying to pull on her, doesn't matter, she won't budge. So you actually have to physically pick her up sometimes. That is number one thing that I've noticed as far as Bella being stubborn, just laying down whenever we're going on walks. Number two, this is also related to walks, leash pulling. Bella leash pulls all the time. You know, we consistently try to avoid that. Different techniques, we've bought her different leashes over the years, but she'll still pull. And I just feel like this is a way of showing her stubbornness. And number three, this kind of goes for across the board. This is definitely being stubborn, not listening when we're calling her name. And I know Bella knows her name. She understands a lot. How I know this is because I can be at the bottom of the stairs. Maybe I'm trying to take her to go potty or something like that. I'm like, come on, Bella, come on, Bella. And she's not coming. That same instance, if for some reason I open the pantry door and I just barely crinkle her treat bag, she's right behind me right then and there. Yes, she can hear things. And that is one sign of stubbornness, is not listening to your call. If you're enjoying this video so far and you like to learn about Boston Terriers, be sure to hit like and subscribe just so you can get the latest from this channel. Now onto my tips on basically how to teach your dog to be more obedient. This is always a continual process, but these are some things that Emily and I have done to help Bella be more obedient. So there's really two main things. Number one, exercise. The more exercise you can give any dog, really, the better it's going to be at listening, just being more calm and getting rid of all that pent up energy where it's less anxious. You do that before any training session and your dog is going to listen to you better. Number two, this kind of goes for everything but consistency, consistency, consistency. So no matter what kind of training you're doing, you need to do it and you need to do it often. So here's some things that Emily and I have done to try to help Bella basically be more obedient. So the first thing that we do is we always go outside the door first before Bella does. This is something that we learned from Cesar Millan. Some people might be against him, but we've used it on Bella and it's helped. So we go out the door first. Another thing that we do, we're not consistent, but it'll definitely help you if you are consistent. Whenever we feed Bella, have her sit before she gets the food. This just helps reinforce that obedience. The next thing that we do, going on walks, whenever it comes to pulling, you need to nip that in the bud immediately. You need to always be in that frame of mind. Don't let your Boston Terrier pull, no matter what. So go back to the basics. I don't know what type of techniques you're using to try to get your Boston Terrier to not pull, but go back to those basics and never allow them to do it. Because if you do, then they're going to continue to do it. Consistency. So exercise and consistency with any training program, and that'll help your dog be more obedient. I hope these little tips help. Question of the day. What tips or tricks do you use when trying to make your dog more obedient? If you can put it in the comments below, this will help anybody coming to this video that has a stubborn dog or is looking at getting a Boston Terrier that's stubborn and they want to learn how to make it more obedient. So put in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you want to learn more about Boston Terriers. And until next time, life is better with a Boston.